Dutch to say Detmes.
No,
Detmes.
Okay, we'll
Strange.
In French to say Detmes.
I guess we're starting.
Yeah.
Three,
Okay.
2, 1.
Well, this is a world of international entertainment, and Maruschka, Detmes, you have an international background that is the envy, I think, of any actress I've ever heard of. Let's go through it. Born in Holland,
Yeah.
but educated in France,
No. Educated in Holland. I came to France when I was 18.
learned the language,
Learned
and
the language.
worked. Okay.
Got discovered.
You've worked for Marco Bellocchio and Jean-Luc Godard.
Yeah.
You've worked in Germany.
Marco Ferreri.
Good heavens.
Yeah.
Where is home anymore for you?
Home.
It's the state of mind?
Home was for a long time my suitcase. Now, since a little bit more than 2 years, I have a little baby, so home becomes in Paris.
Maybe home is where the baby is, in a sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now, yes.
Now, as Dolores in Mambo Kings, you portray a character, you have to sort of react a lot, don't you? You're not a character so much who is an activist, but you react to a lot of events. Does this place a particular demand or responsibility upon you? You know what I'm saying? You reflect events a lot. You respond to events. that go around.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, on one hand, I reflect to what's happening, but on the other hand, Dolores has very clear ideas about what she thinks about things. You know, she has a kind of very quiet strength in her, and a pride, and a clear idea of what she wants to become. So, yeah, there's both. It's active and reactive.
There was a lot more in the book about your character going to school and what this represents as part of a new generation kind of pushing and getting into a new society. A lot of that was left out here. I'm curious if there had been more filmed and it was just cut or what?
There were several scenes. There was one scene where they talked more about it, but I think that the main... Yeah, it was said. It was said that she wanted to become a teacher and everything, and that's what she... Her essence. That's what I built. I built the essence of Dolores around that idea. But there's only 1 hour and 40 minutes to go in a movie, and you have to make choices, I guess.
I opened by talking about how many different cultures that you've come in contact with. Had you ever encountered the Cuban culture, the music, the traditions before?
No, not very much. No, I've been. During a certain time, I lived more or less in Mexico City, so I can feel what is the Latin rhythm of life, but the Cuban rhythm, I mean, more specifically, I didn't know anything about. No.
And the mambo itself, was that ever something you had ever done or heard of before?
I heard of it. Yes. I was always with a lot of envy looking at people dancing on that Latin rhythm, and I said, God, if only one day I could learn that, you know, me, the Dutch girl. And then when it came along, I was very happy to try.
You're in a position to contrast working with a number of directors, as we've just mentioned. I'm dying to hear more about somebody like Marco Bellocchio and what it was like working with him. And is he still active? Do you still see him in Godard anywhere?
Oh yes, he's still active, Marco Bellocchio. Godard too, and Marco Ferreri too. It's true, I've been working with a lot of very marginal monsters, I think you could call them. I seem to attract marginal people. I haven't been doing what you would call a commercial career, you know. Because unfortunately it's very difficult to find something that has a soul and that wants to say something, combined with all the commercial side. I mean, the commercial being pleasing to a lot of people. That's difficult to find, and until now I've been forced to make choices. That's, you know, drop the commercial if it's a part that I don't like, if it's a subject that I don't see any reason of doing, you know, then I choose maybe more marginal films that I think are about something.
Now,
and maybe Mambo Kings is a combination of the two. That's what I hope. Yeah.
That was exactly going to be my next question.
Yeah.
Does it seem to represent a good compromise between both?
I think so, yeah.
Both extremes.
I think so. It's difficult because I saw the movie yesterday night for the first time, so it's difficult to get an objective view of it. But if I listen to the response of people who saw it, then I think, God, it might be, you know, a movie that has both. I would love that.
So many times in movies, actors, like say an Anthony Quinn, can portray Indians, Hispanics, Greeks. I mean, is this something now that you've been able to do in a way you can take on different ethnic or cultural characteristics?
Yeah.
What is that? What is there about you that lets you do that, enables you to do that?
I don't know, maybe it's because I'm from Mars, you know, really.
Well, I opened by calling this an international actress. It's an intergalactic.
Interplanetarian,
actress.
yeah.
Exactly. Pleasure to meet you, Maruschka Detmes. She's in the Mambo Kings. We are here in New York City. I'm John Tibbetts for KCTV5. That's funny. Thank you.